Episode 456.
Hell yeah.
456. Holy shit.
You put in the hours.
Wow, it's like, damn. That's a
holiday
lot.
month.
Yeah, holiday month. And we're still on the Hanukkah and Christmas wheel. Jewish, or Hanukkah Christmas, sorry. I could have called it that, but Jewish Christmas wheel.
Yeah, because all the movies are not about Hanukkah.
True, very true. But no, what I was gonna say is, so this week what I did was, because I was informed that the 14th is the last day of Hanukkah, so the last two Hanukkah movies I just put them this week, or the last two Jewish horror movies. I apologize. I put for this week, and then two Christmas movies for next week, and then yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up after that. Can't wait for that. But before we dive into it, I might as well tell you what the hell we're talking about tonight. Jerusalem. And I hope you guys have been paying attention since the Nightmare on Elm Street versus Friday the 13th, because these titles, parts of the title, if not the full title, definitely parts of it, the beginning at the very least, has been the title from a Taylor Swift song. Thanks to my main man, Mick Manhattan, and his wife, Miss Manhattan over there, Lady Manhattan, over on the Scene Snob. Shout out to them. But yeah, it's going to be going on for the rest of the year, so.
You
should. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I'll get your hopes up, though.
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to dive into the ratings right now. We can start talking about this movie. So, Jerusalem. Let's see here. Rating no reasons, 30. What do you got? For right now, I'm going to give it a 5. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Right now, I'm going to give it a 4.
Ooh.
Give it a 3.
Oh. A 5, a 4, and a 3.
It's just a lot of bullshit nonsense in the beginning, man.
That's my biggest. That is my biggest gripe with it. Is like the first. What was it? First shit.
53 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn near. Yeah. It took a while to, as far as to get like to the good stuff, to the horror stuff, but the build up, it wasn't a bad movie, and the acting wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible acting. It was okay. The acting was decent.
Would you count this as like found footage style? Because it was a camera. Her glasses are camera. It's like first person. They're running around. She had like Google glasses, like
Google
glasses. Open up internet, and she's like yelling shit. And the fucking glasses are doing stuff. I'm like,
play music, the zombie thing. Which, yeah. You know what? Maybe.
Yeah. Because they even showed like the glasses falling off her one time, and it's just on the ground, and you see shit moving around. Then she grabs them, puts them back on. But in the beginning, it's just her and the glasses are going to like clubs. They're in a hostel. They meet these two dudes, and they just go fucking party. And I'm like,
hang on. Let's pause right, because we're jumping all over, which I know we're going to continue doing. Let's talk about that scene right there. Let's talk about that whole part. Not even the clubbing part, but where they get back to the bedroom and the chick. The chick is fucking the dude, and her dad's texting her, talking about, like, yo,
you're my baby girl, your daddy's good girl, and all this shit.
Good girl. They're showing that shit. You're
probably
riding them.
What did he say? You're probably sleeping. Hopefully, you're not out there doing anything crazy. And she's over there riding a dick. Like, yo, this is a wild time for this kind of text message, and for it to be like, it was funny. And I'm sure, I feel like it was meant to be funny, but it wasn't narrow. It wasn't really necessary. It wasn't important for the scene.
Oh,
it was fucking funny though. It all
started off in a bath at first. She was about to give him head, but then he talked shit about her brother. Didn't know it was her brother. Right. So who's this? No, it was like an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And so she got mad.
But
then all of a sudden that changed. They got back
But
and it's
no,
like, you know what? What's his name again? I forgot his name.
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah. Next you know they're in the room.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They just look at each other. Hey, Kevin, and then just fucking.
my whole thing is like, right? What's the point of even looking through her phone if you're about to get your dick sucked? What's the point of looking at that?
yeah. He's multitasking. I don't know, man. I know your mind's not gonna be on that damn phone. You're gonna be concentrating like, yo.
Look, this is me.
I don't know what a phone is.
I know, right? You're like, where am I?
Help
you don't even know your name at the time.
Yeah. Definitely don't know her name. Like,
yeah.
He was like, because I'm like, why does he want to go through her phone?
Yeah, I know. It was so corny.
He was like, who's this guy? He looks weird. Talking all this shit, and it ended up being her brother. You find out later, like you said.
Yeah. So corny.
Not even that much later. And I'm just like, what in the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's just a lot of nonsense shit. Like, I don't judge it. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they went to visit Jerusalem. It was a trip. You know they're going to get wild drink and meet up, just have a fling and go back home. It's like spring break.
That's all fine and shit. I just wish that everything happened a half hour sooner, let's say.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it was a half hour sooner.
I was hoping, okay, I don't want to skip ahead so far. But like with the fallen angel zombie things, they had like wings and shit. They look like fucking kind of like fallen angels or something, whatever the hell they were. Except for the fucking Titans. You got the fucking giant things walking in the background. I thought they were going to show more of them, like destroying buildings or something. Nope. You just see the top of the head moving. I was like, oh shit, there's a Titan. It reminded me of this anime that is so popular right now. He's just a fucking Titan guy just walking by. Then you got these little, don't give me the ground ones with the wings. Some of them look pretty cool. They look like really like pale old fucking people. They're like, yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, the buildup was so slow because it was just nonsense shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they go check out a cave, and then Kevin has like a fucking panic attack. Like, not even 20 feet in the cave, and it's like, I gotta go.
I can't breathe. It all started because he's seen the markings on the wall.
Right.
Then he ends up locked up in a fucking asylum with a whole bunch of nut jobs.
Yes, he did.
What do they call it? Is that a real thing? They called it Jerusalem syndrome or something like that. If you go there, it's like, what is it, so like holy or something that you lose your mind or something? I don't even know. Didn't explain.
I'm sure it's a real thing. That's the sad part. Or maybe the good part.
People are locked up, like talking out of their mind and shit.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah. The one building, because they were like, "What is that?" He was like, "You don't want to go in there," and was explaining it to him.
But he goes in there to fucking investigate or something, and he ends up getting locked up in a fucking room.
That's a gift for being nosy.
Oh, for one, that girl, you just met that dude. Listen, if the fucking cities get locked down, I had to get out because of giant monsters and shit. Fuck that dude. I'm out of there. I don't know. I don't have. Listen, I just met you. You're cool and all, but
right.
I'm out of here.
It's one thing if we're still inside, like, yo, let's go grab. What's his name? Let's go get Kevin. But if we're all outside and they're about to lock that gate,
right?
Yo, so one of you guys want to go back and get Kevin? Nah, it's too dangerous. Oh, all right.
Yeah, when both soldiers were like, no, and she's like, fuck you, assholes. I was like, are you shitting me right now? Like you said, you only slept with her or slept with him one time.
Exactly. Like, you're fucking crazy.
You did all the work, so it couldn't have been that good. So, like, why you got to get Kevin? You can find someone better. Find David over here that made it on those side.
Different was like, I understand the movies, like if it's their kid or their husband or something, but you just met this fucking dude. Drives me nuts. I don't understand that. You sacrifice yourself for someone you just meet.
Mm-hmm. And he expected her too. He's like, "Oh, you came," but how he said you came, I was like, "You thought she was coming here?" Like, bro, I'd be like, "I'm fucked. Like, this is it."
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, "Fuck, man." Everybody's dead or they left me.
Right.
As soon as I seen her dog, I'm like, "Oh, you came for me?" She's like, in my head, I'm like, "You're a fucking crazy bitch." Once I'm out of here, ghosting you.
Just like break her leg so she gets eaten by zombies. And you're like, ha ha, bitch.
Like, you're crazy. That means you're too clingy. You're obsessed with me already. You came and risked your life to save me. Fuck that.
Listen, man. That's that right there. That didn't even bother me too much because I guess you kind of knew something like that would happen. It was just again all the crazy shit. At least a build up towards it, like a nice build up towards it would have been great. Something should have been going on throughout the movie, even with like say, I guess you'd say quote unquote extra characters, or they're getting killed or picked off by these things, and we see it.
Oh
Or at
no,
least
they had invisible ones. There was rumors going around. Did you hear about people are getting killed in the city? You hear women crying, like he was in the bedroom out there getting banged. It woke him up. He heard screaming in the background and like in this out the window.
Staring out the window, I heard something.
Yeah, acting all free. I thought he was turning or something. Like, did something get him? He's acting all weird and shit.
But I'm saying though, like, it's one thing to hear all that, but being able to see some of that carnage.
No,
being able
they should have. Yeah, they should have seen. Yeah, we should have seen like slowly, like you see one zombie, like someone getting attacked. You're like, okay, oh shit, what's going on here? And it builds up, but we don't see nothing until 53 minutes in. Then all hell breaks loose. And where did the fucking Titans come from? Is it from the caves? Did they come out of fucking the sky? I don't fucking understand.
James, the more you talk about this movie, the more we talk about this, the more it's making me want to drop it down a point.
Why do you think I gave it a 4, man?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna join you with that. I'm gonna.
It's fucking makes no sense.
And see, I gave it a 3 mainly because I did enjoy how they shot it because I thought the production value on the camera at least was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. The scenes were pretty good. Yeah.
They didn't do the like kind of crappy found footage where it's kind of blurry or always out of focus and stuff. Yeah. So I was like, well, I can respect good cinematography at least.
Yeah, that was good. And like I said, some of the fucking zombie things look pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So I respected it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's pretty cool looking.
You know what I will say though, to just with your point of the how good it looked, Paul, with the found footage thing is because they gave it the perspective of getting shot through glasses the whole time. So it wasn't like somebody having to hold a camera, which I do. I like that aspect of it, and I honestly would like to see more found footage shot with that kind of visual, just because of the way technology is nowadays, and how
that would be like a GoPro,
right?
Or either or would work. I don't need better to go, but I'm just saying. I mean, we kind of seen it with the GoPro a little bit with at least some scenes. I'll say with Never Hike Alone, bits and pieces. You've seen a little bit.
True.
But for I wouldn't be mad at a full GoPro, but just the Google glasses, I think it'll be fun.
Do they still? I heard, are they still around or did they flop?
The glasses, I have no idea, to be honest with you.
I think Google launched them and then kind of retracted it, and they're talking about making them better for the augmented reality stuff. So I think they took a step back.
Wow.
Okay. Next thing you know, they're going to be contacts, man. You put contacts in, it's going to be the internet right in your fucking eyeball.
I don't want
Isn't Musk going to do the thing with the chip in your head that's going to...
There you go.
All that shit?
I don't want none of that. I want it to be outside of the body, so that way when you walk away from it, you can fucking be away from it.
Yeah, because what about something happens and you can't see normal? You're just seeing fucking videos nonstop. You're like, son, I got to reboot. Something's going on.
Well, I got some shitty friends that will fuck with me if they find a way to Bluetooth into my fucking head.
Oh, my gosh.
You open your mouth and sound of porn comes out.
Right. Just hear donkey and some, it's going to be some weird shit happening.
That's not even how the body works. Why is this doing this? You put that chip in your body. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
But yeah, I did like it. I think I got spoiled because a lot of zombie movies, they go into it so quick.
Yeah.
I guess I'm so used to like 10 minutes being about the threshold before you see a good zombie, typically.
That's true.
That's fair. But even, like, I mean...
What's up, Casey?
What's good, Casey? Oh, that's some edge. How's it going? Hope all is well. Holy shit, that threw me off. That's fucking funny.
Said head chips. But for found footage, did you guys ever see Diary of the Dead?
No.
It's by George Romero. It's a found footage version of a zombie movie. Like people just shooting a short film and then the apocalypse starts to happen. They're just filming it with their cameras. And that one is, I think it's almost one of my favorite zombie movies, probably top 3.
Oh, wow. I got to check that one out.
Really? Really?
Like I don't have nothing against found footage. I've been really into found footage lately.
I love it. Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just saying the story is wasted in the beginning.
So much. Not needed dialogue, other dumb stuff, flirting with the taxi driver, all that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like what would have made this better as well, too, to where maybe the slow build or slow burn wouldn't have been so bad if they knew what they were getting into, and that's the reason why they were going there, was to see those things, because it was a myth or because it was a story if they heard, whatever the case may be.
You mean like that, what like Kevin was there for?
There you go.
That's why he was there.
I'm just saying, but for them to like want to see, and then it's like, okay, so what are we going to see here? What do these things look like? Blah, blah, blah. Right. Then you eventually see them, and it just...
Right.
What was awful, the movie or the experience with the lady?
That's a great question. Diary of the Dead was the first movie I ever got silly with a lady in the theaters with, and it was awful. Yeah, what part was awful? The movie, the lady, the experience. Did you not finish? Did she eat all the popcorn? The movie, 100% the movie. Got it.
Damn, I'm sorry, Casey. I'm gonna get a text about that later. He's gonna be like, "We need to talk about some movies real quick."
Reevaluate. That's a top 3 zombie movie. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I can't judge. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
I enjoyed it, and it could be there could be some nostalgia to that because I think that was the first rated R I saw once I was of age to get my own rated R ticket. I think so. Might have been that had to do with it, but I
the excitement because you're in there, the adrenaline was rushing,
and I was smoking a lot back then too, so that encouraged some of it as well.
That don't always help. Shit. Trust me, that don't always help because I've watched them.
Oh, it's all foreplay, no happy ending. Oh, that's just all tease. No, that's all.
Times where I've watched movies. You know, I like to smoke weed. Of course, I love to smoke weed. I like, and you know, watch it during or before a movie, depending on where I'm watching the movie at. And I've seen movies that are so bad, I almost feel like it sobers me up. We're just like,
get so mad, you're like, you fucking ruined my buzz, man. That's like $20 worth of shit, man. Plus the movie ticket, I'm down $100 now.
Fuck. Right.
Oh shit. But nah, it's getting back to this one. It's another one of those ones that's just kind of like, fuck. Yeah. Yo, 2 weeks ago, James, we had some awesome movies.
I know we're on a bad streak now.
And I called this. I was like, yo, we had these 2 back-to-back really good movies that we both enjoyed. It's going to start going downhill from there. And it did. Yep. Silent Night, The Keep, this. But, okay, to be fair, this is better than The Keep, so that is going up.
Okay, so good point.
Let's hope Hanukkah is better than this. And then next week, with the Christmas movies, which I may be doing a late night with 30 this Friday, but I'm not sure yet. I got to talk to a couple people. But anyways, and then The Lodge and The Mean One for next week for the last 2 Christmas movies. Let's see. I mean, maybe we'll get 3 good. Maybe we'll get 3 good ones after.
Maybe.
There you go.
I hope.
We'll have to start the new year off right with some good ones. Hopefully.
All right.
Oh, I have a wheel idea. I think I have a wheel made for the new year. I don't remember if I have movies on it. I have to check. But I can't spoil you that until next Thursday. I might tell you guys behind the scenes, but I can't tell you guys out loud.
I think you showed me. I just forgot.
Until the wheel's getting ready to get spun. You know, gotta do it like that.
Are there any movies you guys would compare this to, as far as just other movies of like this?
Nothing I could really think of. I was trying to think of that because I know we've watched movies.
A style of it. There's a style of movie like this. It was like a vampire version one. I keep forgetting what the fucking movie is called.
Same. What do you mean? Like
where there are 2 buddies, they go to abroad and they're like in a city. They go to a nightclub, but the one dude gets like attacked in the alley or something, and he's slowly turning into a vampire. And in the found footage, his friend is like recording everything.
Was that the Canadian one?
It might have been. That show's pretty cool. That was kind of like this because they're like abroad and it's showing them like they were partying, kind of, but it was a little faster pace. It wasn't as slow.
No, it was. It was definitely a faster pace.
But then he got attacked like in the beginning, so it started showing him transforming into a vampire really slowly. So like all the stages.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Oh, what the fuck that movie is called? Drive me nuts. I think it might start with an A. Afflicted?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen. Yes, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that was way better.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of that, just because they're in a hostel abroad.
No, it was. You're right. It was. If I felt like the traveling ish was similar-esque, but no, that movie was.
Yeah, that movie was way better. That's when I was watching. While I was watching Found Footage, I was like, "God damn, this Found Footage is pretty goddamn good." That's when I started searching for more.
This one,
yeah, this one was pretty cool.
Just to show you some crazy shit you've seen. That, I mean, come on.
Yeah, fucking.
That's some crazy
shit. His friend's
shit.
still stuck by his side, man. He's still sitting like, "You okay? You okay?" Just sitting there chilling with him. Fucking.
You guys start doing that. I'm getting right off the cast immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna be throwing holy water on you and shit. Thinking you're possessed. I'm like, this motherfucker's about to levitate. I'm getting.
Well, I told you that he's crazy. Yeah.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell. I'll be like, probably. I'm adopted. She might.
She might.
Tell her I said, hey.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was funny.
But right after I finished Jerusalem, my mom called me and she was like, "Oh, what'd you watch?" Because I told her I was watching this to review with you guys, and I was like, "Well, if you took the Jerusalem scene from World War Z and you made it really shitty and made it 53 minutes of nothing and then some zombies, that's what it was." And she was like, "Oh,
exactly.
So did you like it?" And I was like, "No."
That is funny you say that, Joe. That is so funny you say.
You're right. It kind of is.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, this movie wasn't no, because earlier me and James were talking about World War Z and the connect with it. I mean, look at the red Z.
Yeah, I know. I think they're like copying them. You know what's funny? This is a prequel. This is like they're showing the inside of the city before Brad Pitt gets there.
But remember, it's a world war, so it's.
But fucking. Oh, by the way, the ending. So I didn't see no more Titans, but they're all flying. I thought the girl escaped. I was like, "Oh shit, she's free." Yeah. The one friend. By the way, I don't understand that when a friend gets bit. No, she's gonna be okay. No, they're never okay. Shoot the bitch in the head and go. But anyways, they escape. She grows wings, starts flying, and all of a sudden she looks at the city. You see thousands of these things flying up in the air. I'm like, oh, there's the end of the world.
Definitely a lot more horrifying with that than this shit.
Absolutely right, Casey. Yeah.
Yeah, this one wasn't. I'll leave it at a 4, though.
It's only a 4, like I said, because some of the things look cool. I would have been happy if they showed more of the fucking Titan things, like smashing things up or something, like the giant fucking zombies.
It might have gotten an extra point if it hadn't had that sex scene for me, because that just made me cringe. I was like, "Wait, why? What is this?" And I see like the text popping up with the dad.
Yeah,
like,
that was cringy. That is weird that they put that in there. Why?
Right. Because he went on and on and on and on and on and was like,
"Oh, I haven't heard from you. I hope your friend has not dragged you into doing something bad. Oh, your daddy's good girl." While she's on top of him.
And him saying that sounded weird.
I was like,
creepy as shit, bro.
These things you see them from like a distance a lot.
Yeah, those things they're from the distance. They look pretty cool. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Remember this?
Yeah, right there.
You know your friend.
I'm like, shoot that bitch in the head.
Bye. Goodbye.
I throw her in the fire. That's 100%.
Yeah. Or chop her head off with that giant ass sword that she stabbed that one dude through the neck. Even though that's his own fault. She's yelling out saying, "Hey, yelling people's names. He could have said, "I'm over here." He runs up on her, and she turns around and a sword through his neck.
Yep. Basically,
his own fault.
I mean, yeah.
Then the son, I think that's his son. He's like, "This shit's ending. We're all gonna die." He blows his brains out himself. He took himself out of the equation.
I didn't like that they went the normal route where the drunk Jesus is the one that knows everything that's happening and going on. The source of the information. I was like, you could have chosen anybody else to have like their head on their shoulders. No, like the military guys, they don't know shit.
No,
drunk Jesus walking the streets of Jerusalem knows it.
It's such an easy throwaway, but they just do it because it's like that's the person that it's a town drunk. Everybody's gonna ignore him. He's just talking.
You know what it is? Because it's one of those people. It's like the people with the signs. The world's going to end.
Yep.
It's like God's talking to me, but no one's listening to him.
Yep.
It's all proven they're right. You know, that type of shit.
The old races at the gas station before they hit the campgrounds or whatnot.
Yeah. And for one, those two army guys, morons. Why were they listening to these fucking civilians? I would have said, you know what, get the fuck out. I would have shot them all and just left. I'm like, listen, I'm not dying because of you fucking people. Get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't like how they portrayed the military because I'm like, that's one of the oldest nations on this earth, and they have their shit together.
Yeah,
pretty well, from my understanding of any of their military. So, like you said, them listening to civilians, nah, and them not knowing what to do, nah, they're gonna be locked down. They know what's up.
Exactly. But my only thing is maybe in that situation because it's a different kind of beast, like literally.
True.
It's like, oh fuck, what am I supposed? Like I get fighting other people in another army, but these motherfuckers.
Now, I think they were U.S. military, weren't they? Didn't they say they were U.S. Americans? They're calling them Americans.
Oh
no, they're talking to the people that were there. To the
Oh, I thought they were talking to the two military because that one guy hated him. He was like, "Yeah, they're Americans or something. They think they're blah blah blah."
No, yeah, they were talking about the two girls.
Oh, okay. I thought I was talking about the military guys because I was about to say, why is the other military locking their own people in? The military people could have just like go, "We got guns. Get the hell out of the way. Let us in. Let us out." You know.
Yeah. Well, we could have done a lot of things that it didn't do.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot shorter. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, it should have. Yeah. 100% should have been shorter.
I lied.
70-minute movie.
Again. 3.5. 3.5.
More we talk, the more he's dropping it.
I can't help it, man. Because it's annoying.
Yeah.
Like I love bad horror movies, but this wasn't even bad like in that sense, to where it was like a fun bad.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Yeah.
And it wasn't bad to where it was like a terrible movie. It was just boring till damn near the end.
Yeah.
And didn't pick up enough to be like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, it was like the last half hour. It started picking up. Shit's happened. I'm running around. You've seen a little bit of things. People getting attacked. You hear gunshots. They go to the cave. You're like, oh shit, something's going to happen. Nope. But all that before that was, I'm just sitting here watching. I'm like, what is this? A spring break movie? What the fuck is going on here? I'm like, where's the stuff? Where's the zombies? I'm like, I don't care. They're hooking up with these guys. They're at a club going around. Who gives a fuck?
For all the trauma she had from her brother's death and all that, they made that dialogue like, what, 2 sentences when she talks to Kevin about it?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he died this way, blah, blah, blah. And that was it. It's like, you wrote a letter to, God, being like, bring my brother back, asshole, and all this shit. And you took
all this shit broke out.
But then he only gets 2 sentences.
Yeah. Oh, by that, is that what she sees at the end? She sees him and he guides her out.
Yeah.
Come on. Like for one, he didn't die there. Why is he there?
How would we make this better?
Change the first hour.
Making it a porn parody to World War Z.
Shit. Make this better. Less.
At least a build
nonsense in the beginning. Yeah, build a better build up. Like have more kills in the beginning. Show more zombies.
That too, but I'll say like have the story be more interesting because I feel like with these type of movies, with these type of stories, it needs to have a good story to make you actually care about the story and the build up, and actually have a build up, then get to the end. It's not like a slasher to where you can just have the random going out, getting drunk parties, fucking, and then some. But then you also get some slashing and some killing, though. You do get that.
Now the thing is, I don't even know if this is a fucking zombies. They made it seem like it was like biblical, like it was the rapture,
Right?
like all the fallen angels are back to wipe out mankind to reset the world.
Yeah, I mean, they did. I don't say they're holy zombies. I don't know. It's in a holy.
Well, if they had wings, they're like they're fallen angels, like fucking
angels. Yeah.
I think if I wanted to make it better, I'd do the last half hour first, and then do the timeline back from the start.
This is how I got here.
Yeah.
Not even that. I would just add more to the to the first freaking 50 some odd minutes as far as something that's interesting.
yeah,
However long it was. I don't even know if it was
it needed more excitement. It needed something instead of just them talking
and
showing
partying,
them going to bars and stuff. Yeah.
and
Just
more
meeting
than
people, getting to know that one guy, Kevin. Oh, and he's talking his nonsense. Oh, I came here because these fallen angels or something. You see that video? Oh. I'm like, yeah, okay.
yeah, more. I was gonna say more than just that, and then more than just the town talk.
Yeah.
More than just the town talk. Like,
That's also true. The characters weren't. I wasn't attached to the characters
at all. You didn't care about any.
I kind of wanted them all to die, honestly.
Right.
But again, this goes back to like them, the story, the character develop. There was no character development, so you don't care about them.
Oh,
You're just kind of thrown into this, in a sense. It goes
like all of them would have died, and I didn't give a crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, all of them could have. Yeah.
That's a great way to live. All of them would. You wouldn't even care. You wouldn't even care. You didn't know anything about them besides the little bit of them traveling.
Yeah, and her brother died, but there was like nothing like. That's all you heard. It was like nothing like, come on, let's go out. Let's just go get a drink. Like her depressed. It wasn't like no building of the character. There's nothing like showing depression. Nothing like that. She just had her glasses and she's like, okay, let's go. It's just like a normal girl on spring break.
Glasses, club dress, and she's ready to blow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he ruined it for himself.
Yeah, once again, like shit like that, like just if you're gonna make it make sense, no dude's gonna just be like, let me just go through my phone real quick.
Yeah.
No, hers.
Right. No, right. Like, who's this? What the fuck?
All right. Here's the only way. The only way I'm pulling the phone out is to watch some porn. Or it's two reasons: watch porn or record with consent. That's the only two.
Oh, there you go. I thought that would have made sense. Like if he was like, "Oh yeah," like she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just want to record this or something." That would have made sense.
Yeah.
But no, he's going through her like Facebook and shit, like,
which is just weird.
Right.
It's just weird. It made no fucking sense. And yes, we're going back to that part because it's just something that really
that made no sense. That part was annoying.
And the reason why we say it makes no sense because we're guys. We know what we would do in that situation.
Right.
And nothing to do with looking at Facebook.
I would forget where I put my phone.
I was about to say I couldn't tell you any situation I've been in close to that where I could tell you where anybody's phone was.
Exactly.
Like when I'll put it to you like this: when that situation comes, whether it comes to where you're just going to a regular room, you're going to wherever you're going, and it could be even with your someone you're with now. Let's say it doesn't have to be from the past and all that other shit. But when that's about to go down, you know that's about to go down. You're not just like, oh, hang on, let me hold up.
Yeah.
Change my status.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Was he like, oh, she's unbuckling my pants? I have like 30 seconds. Let me check your Facebook real quick.
Oh, fuck that. As soon as the hand grab and you go to a specific room alone, tuck that shit right in the pocket.
I would have been like, bitch, you're slow. Let me help you out. Unbuckle the belt.
I thought you were about to say something. I can do it myself.
I can do it myself. Watch this.
I can do it better.
I got 2 ribs removed. I can do this shit myself.
God, I love the scary movies.
I know.
Fucking funny.
Oh my god!
Honestly, I'm not even gonna drag this one on too much longer, beeps, because not too much more to say about this movie. It wasn't that great. I give it a 3.5. And watch at your own risk. That's what it is. That for me is watch at your own risk. I'll never tell you not to watch a movie because you may like it, you may love it, you may hate it too. Shit, and that's fine too. But that said, listen, peeps, we'll be back Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I don't have the card thing made up, but I do have the movie poster. But reviewing the movie Hanukkah. Never seen it.
A terrifying new tale of horror.
I like that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, that was good.
And on top of that, I believe that movie came out in 2019. So
Ooh,
a little bit newer. I mean, 4 years newer than Jerusalem. This one came out in 2015.
Okay.
But it'll be fun. Make sure you guys go to horrorresearchcity.com. You can check out all of my stuff. Do have a Patreon. Just $1 tier right now. I will be working on more. Don't worry about that. I will be working on more. And Popcorn and Pints, we're doing some more Christmas movies this weekend, so make sure you guys tune in for that as well. I'll be doing some gaming too, and I may be doing, again, the Late Nights with Sir Sturdy. That may be coming back. That is coming back. So, which is, it's either going to be a Friday night or a Saturday night. You know, the guys I game, the crew I game with usually, and this is open to whoever's been on the show that I'm cool with. Whoever wants to come on here and review some movies with us. So it's going to be at midnight, maybe a little bit later. Let you guys know the movie ahead of time. If we do it this week, the movie this week is going to be It's a Wonderful Knife, and it's over on Shudder and AMC Plus or whatever. Yeah, Shudder and AMC Plus. So if you want to join us for that, if we do it, I'll know. I should know by hopefully tomorrow, but Wednesday, Thursday, I'll keep you guys posted with all that. But yes. And Casey, I greatly appreciate you popping in here, man, along with everyone else. Great chat with you as well. And yes, if you want to steer,
watch it anyway.
Yeah, Casey, you're gonna love it. You'll love this movie.
I'm not gonna tell Casey to watch it anyway because I had Casey watch Blood Lake, and then Paul, didn't you have him watch The Stupids like the very next week?
I did, and then he stopped doing the reviews.
Me and him are the reasons why he quit one of the shows they used to do.
He made him retire
because of 2 back-to-back horrible movies. I haven't seen The Stupids, but I want to see it so bad. But we're gonna
Blood Lake.
No, Blood Lake was god awful. Don't do that to yourself again, Casey. Once is enough. I did it twice, and I'm probably gonna do it again, possibly, but we'll see. But everyone out there, I appreciate you all in the Sturdy verse and Sturdy land, all that good stuff. You guys have an amazing night. I hope you had an amazing day. And the audio that I just, from last Tuesday just dropped today. And if you guys listen to the audio, now, next Tuesday, there's going to be, a live show tonight at 8 o'clock. Senior Nightmares. Peace.